Hello everyone. Hello. So let's just reloaded the save I made on the closing turn of last week's stream, which was going well, not great, but not too bad, not too poorly, at least for the kind of settings I was playing with. So it's turn 46, and we have 5 cities. Might be able to get this one. I don't know if Axum got there first, which is possible, but all is not lost yet. Our science rate is still abysmal. I'm not sure if our leader will be able to do something about that, or recent leader, I believe. Maybe not. Should 59. Well, not so long ago. Well, yeah, well, okay, we got on the throne on turn 37. It's 46, so no, that's 9 years of reign already. So not quite immediate, but for some reason I didn't assign them as governor, which is a bit surprising to me. I definitely should have. I already have my pair of apprentice officers, but I could get a poet after all. It's a judge. They could rush it, and I could immediately get theatre with a master poet as well, so that's probably something to do next turn. We have a settler in production to do something about the situation here. We have a settler Don in Kahat, with no real destination at the moment. Still pumping warriors in our capital. And alright, we have a group of units here in the east, and we should really repair our improvements. Our economy is, well, not great, but somewhat decent. We are positive in food, iron, stone, with no great amount banked, but that's there. Hati is getting all the wonders, apart from the Yazelikaya that Greece secured early. It's completed. It's the only completed wonder with with Oracle and the Necropolis. We would like to get access to some legendary wonders for sure. The Heliopolis would be nice. Alkazne would help our diplomacy considerably, so that would be great too. I don't think we have a spot for it though. We don't have any tile adjacent to Mountain. Yeah. All right. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out of that. And I apologize in advance. I have a pretty strong cold, so my voice is not the best, and I will have to mute occasionally to drink and hydrate. But let's see how that goes. And if Greece declares war, we're dead. Also, Hati has all the wonders, but they are not so huge yet. So maybe that's something we can act upon a bit more reasonably. We are having clerics rebels, it seems. Oh, hi, Magnus. Welcome to the stream. And I think I really want to repair this mine before it goes. And do something here that doesn't leave us with many orders, so maybe I should see if I can kill people first, especially as Assyria. Alright, let's kill this guy in particular. And let's kill that one too. Yeah, alright, we are somewhat close to a level, and we can pick Herbalist to repair our unit heal our unit efficiently, so let's do that. Alright, and now we have 2 more orders. Not quite enough to repair this turn, but I will buy the missing order to do that. And next turn we'll assign our leader as a governor as well. We should be somewhat safe. I hope there's not a unit rushing toward me right now. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot that we had an ambition for 5 ranch units, but we completed the 5th one, so we are done with that. And we have some events. We'll send the prince to study philosophy. 2 elder officer is quite doable. I don't know if I have many units close to satisfaction there, but this is quite doable with a judge leader. Well, not that we are generating immense amounts of money, but yeah, alright, let's assign the king, get some XP. Kill this guy if we can. Well, we probably can't. Oh, with a crit maybe? Yeah. Alright. That's better. And with that, I think I'm buying the poet first. That's quite expensive though. And what can we sell that provides good money? Well, wood, but wood is precious. Alright, so maybe let's focus on our ambition. 540. This will be hard to pay for. Alright, let's just get money for now and get another wire in the meantime. How do we get money though? These guys have all acted. I suppose more food could do the trick. Long term at least. Repair our mine. So you're feeling any son good though? Oh, alright. Well, I hope I'm understandable at least, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, I'll get another walker here for the northern city of Bardaman, since these are hunter spots. And Bardaman will focus on getting yet more units, maybe? Well, stone is expensive, is my concern here. I think I'll spend just 20 stone and get a bit more money. That will help. Treasury. I might even get a treasury in the capital, potentially. How much discipline do I have? Not that much. Alright, but I will hold court though. Alright, let's get another wire. Every time I think I have enough, it turns out I'm wrong, so... And the Queen consults the commander, interesting. What's the opinion? Plus 20? Well, nothing to write home about. Still, commanders are good. Let's assign her. This guy should be promoted to herbalist. And if we want any hope of doing something about this city site, we should move rather quickly, so we want everyone to be ready. Yeah, nothing too exciting here. Do we have some form of... Oh, alright. I was confused by the tooltip, as reported by some of our players as well. Alright, we cannot get a ballist here, so I'll just heal in the meantime. Heal here for good measure. And alright, do we want our capital to be a holy city? Yes, we do. I believe the Shrine of Ninurta would be appropriate. Let's start one. And this worker could chop. Sure, this is a granary coming up. Well, let's start another farm there. Right, so this is a desert map, so I'm sort of planning for the future. I know the price of food will go up. Oh yeah, and I want the other farmer as well. Yeah, I don't have the citizen though, so festival seems appropriate to get the growth and modicum of culture in the city as well. Right, and what can we do about these opinions? Well, there's nothing great just hanging around. We don't have the luxuries, of course. Well, we'll see about spreading religions to them, but that will be that will have to be paganism, I'm afraid. Alright, we are getting more civics. Good, good. We don't have husbandry yet. This would be a nice spot for a farm, though. Or at least a decent spot for a farm. We do have a barrack. We are... Yeah, alright, let's get a garrison. This is my hunter seat. I think I want this person to be close by. And I will let this Scythian approach while I continue to consolidate with my troops. And yeah, we might as well assign another general as well. We have a few units everywhere, which is okay. Well, this guy is gaining XP, I suppose. Oh yeah, right. Let's leave him there for now. I kinda don't want to spend too much time doing something that's not unit in my capital. Alright, more warriors then. Meaning I need more iron in the end. One day or another, I might as well keep working on it. We don't have a huge production yet, for sure. Alright. So how do we go about this guy? I think we should be able to go about our business without... Oh, we are missing 1 hit point. This is very sad. I have to bring this guy and keep preparing for an attack on the Scythian spot. We are really suffering for order, but we are still quite far from navigation, unfortunately. Husbandry, police, aristocracy, or architecture. Well, we wouldn't do much with architecture. That's a lake, so we could get bath around here. Of course, desert tiles are prohibited. Yeah, we could get bath. Here we have a river. Here too. So right, it wouldn't be completely useless, but it's just too expensive for now. Police sent us toward lumber mills, toward forestry after that, which is very useful on the with lumber mills and getting wood, in particular because wood is very expensive on this map and it always gets very expensive. Husbandry, we have a few pastures, but not that many. So I think I'm going police actually. Or aristocracy would really help our research. So alright, aristocracy. And okay, let's start our move. And I'll send another unit again. We really have to make tough choices with our orders, and that's a bit painful. But that's life somehow. We want to keep holding courts, but we don't have the orders. I've been an idiot. Alright, yet another wire then. Okay, we are funding our paganism. After that, we'll want a shrine in Isola, for sure. Let's get the camp for Alphen Order. First thing. And let's conquer this spot too. Alright. Oh, and we've eliminated the Scythians, so that's one less source of raids. Excellent. We'll settle the city, so we are up to 6 cities potentially now. As soon, right. We have the citizen now. We'll want to get the farmer. High growth in a cleric seat is very good, of course. Our paganism has been founded. I believe. What do I believe? Yeah, this is lush, and I don't want to build on trees really. But okay, I will want to expand along the coastline, and the Shrine of Shamash seems indicated, because it's indicated everywhere, really, so quite generically. Yeah, land consolidation wouldn't be absurd as well. We have an opportunity for a grove in the capital, which I somehow missed before. 2 in Jer 1. Let's get the net. And a treasury again. We want more money, and we want more quarries, really. We just have a small amount here. So I'll put another shrine in my capital, I believe, to get access to these tiles. I'd really like to have the marble in there. Malaman is done with its worker. Let's work on an officer while we have a little bit of time. The treasury is completed, very good. I think I want a festival just to have at least a +1 culture. So let's do that. I don't have the orders to send a worker up there, so things will get a bit quieter now that Scythians are no longer a problem, and that I don't have to clear their spot or anything. And let's found another cleric city. I think would be the most relevant at the moment. Alright, more opportunity for groves to be seen. Yeah, okay, we got our wire. We are negative on money these days. That's not a good sign. I think I'll go for the treasury. Not ideal, but better than the rest of what I'm seeing. I'll pick the Shrine of Ashur as well in the capital, even if it's a champion city and a champion seat. Even more important. Alright. Second barracks to be got. Alright, all the city. Okay, so if you see that in your build queue, it means that all the city sites on the map have been taken. So there's probably no tribe around. And since I already have a settler, there might be one free site somewhere. But that tells us something. The UI doesn't let you queue a settler if there's no sites left on the map. So that's where we are. So everything will be about dealing with the AIs or not dealing with them from now on. So diplomacy will be well, very important. We will have to focus on that from now on. Let's send this this worker up north. Oh, tsunami. No, a hurricane. Alright. Yeah, discontent is ramping up. Let's either militia, if we can. I think we need to harvest a bit more wood. And mine. Keep sending this guy up north. Even cut the scrub, yeah. We try to keep our workers busy, but without being too wasteful either. Alright, and we got a new court minister for our trouble. Is that a new oligarch? Oh, and the prince is an adult, so we will have to pick an archetype. Yeah, I really want the builder, I think. Yeah, I really want the builder. Let's go for it. Oh, welcome, Relax and Unwind. Love the game, love the stream, keep it up. Thank you, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if you participate in our Discord community, but if you love the game, that's really the place to be. A lot of interaction there, community events, tournaments, and just we are as proud of our community as we are of our game. So I believe it's a nice place to hang out with cool people. So if you're not on Discord yet, feel free to join. We would be happy to have you there. You're in them all? Alright, alright. I see. Great. Sort of want to put something here. Urban improvement. I still don't have enough iron for my liking though. But yeah, some culture would be good. Let's put another end. Apprentice officer on its way. These guys are healing, recuperating. Idle worker. Right. Let's cut trees. Oh, and I forgot to give a mission to my leader. I'm a bit silly. I'm still playing too quickly. Sorry, I had to mute for a second to drink. Alright, rebels. Okay, not entirely unexpected. Christianity founded, so that's very good. Now that Christianity has been founded, we will be able to make Christian disciples. So we didn't found the religion, but we have access to it, which is quite important for clerics. One of their nice perks. The rebel has been killed. I kinda want my builder on the throne already to make urban tiles and push my development, join up my naval borders. I sort of want to explore down south too, see what it's like. I think I'll get more wood and heal. Capital, I got my treasury. Let's work on our ambition. We need those officers, and that's 540. We can afford to sell some iron, so let's do that. And let's get those elder officers expeditiously if we can. Old court as well. I might well rush one of these officers with civics because we are close to the cap. Want to do that first. We need the money for rushability. Yep. We are getting it with civics this time, especially as we are holding court as a judge. Alright, we'll have our farmer next turn. I wonder if I want another granary here. Well, I will certainly want the wood, no matter what. So we can look toward that. And some culture in this city would be nice. So let's get an Odian to push toward the horse style as well. Alright. Intimidating eruption up here. We completed our festival, so we have a little bit of culture. We could give experience to the prince by making them the governor of a city. Affable is tempting though. How many citizens do we have? 2. Huh. Yeah, let's assign both really. The prince and this affable judge. Excellent. And our courtier cannot do much, so they won't. And ourselves, right, we can become robust, frugal, righteous, or a Highlander. I'm going to pick robust. I really need the orders. We don't have that many cities, but 3 orders a turn would be awesome. So let's go for it. And yeah, I'm almost tempted to get another citizen here. Yeah, right, we have 4 already, so we've got our apprentice officer. I sort of want the rancher here for a lot of growth. Oh, we are not developing, I'm stupid. Okay, let's get the other officer, but a slow way. Hello, Crustia. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's always hard to pass up frugal, I agree, but I don't have great plans for many urban improvements or very costly ones. I can have done my my mines already in the capital. The minus 20% everywhere is super good, of course, but yeah, I'm not sure because I plan on, if I am in time, because I want to prioritize my ambition and get it quickly if I may. But if I'm in time, I would want to get an apprentice poet here, then upgrade actually. No, it doesn't apply to wonders. No, it would be completely broken if it did, but no, it doesn't apply to wonders, frugal. There is a trait that exists only on the dynastic leader. So when we created dynasties, the idea was, well, for us, to have a bit of fun with having, with let's say, not being too constrained by the shackles of balance, and to provide extra mechanics. One of their powers, their traits are very specific and usually very strong. There are a few that are more challenging, but Khufu from Egypt has a 25% reduction on cost reduction on wonders, I believe. It was 50% at first. We balanced it a little bit, even if they are intentionally, well, we don't intend to really balance them. But that's a trait that works that way. I think I'm picking the border expansion actually. What do I get? I get cool stuff. This is cool stuff too. which is okay. Merging the two is very good, especially as it gets me access to more opportunity for mines and lumber mills. It gets me the marble I wanted in my capital. The ore I kinda wanted in my capital, but it's okay if I get it in Isala as well. Yeah, it's a cool border boost. I do want to adopt. What do I want? The rebels are a bit of a pain, but I don't have too much problem dealing with them. The growth would be cool, but I cannot have as many workers as I can use at the moment. There's no need to make settlers because the map is settled. I don't see myself really producing many scouts. So the income is actually tempting here. I want centralization, no doubt. And for that I will want more culture in my capital. So we need to work on that too. Alright, we have 3 laws. What can we do? Alright, so that went to 2 turns instead of 3 for centralization, which is quite good. This is a nice ambassador. Plus 10 religion opinion will help. Foreign opinion isn't much. But nothing's negative. Maybe we can help the opinion of another family more though. Why don't they like us, Pagan? Well, they like us a little bit. But this patriarch would help. Because that would... Alright, assigning this guy as a consular would give him plus 40 opinion. So that would affect the opinion of paganism and so of the Erisham. And as well, since it is from their family, they would not have this penalty. So that's the most helpful for opinion of the Erisham, which is the most problematic one at the moment. So let's do that. And let's get disciples. We can do that now. And in German as well. Oh, alright, it's only in the seat. I'm being silly. But we'll want to get and spread the religion. In German, Fisher feels appropriate, I believe. Yeah, we don't really need many workers because the dye would be useful for the Sargonids. We don't need many workers because we cannot really use them and we cannot really improve our terrain until we unlock additional improvements. Alright, this guy will send toward the camels for the Half Order. We'll keep holding court for the XP, for the civics, for everything. It's quite good. Ah! What did I do? Oh, I made a road. Alright, so that was a mistake. And now I cannot cut trees. Alright, so this is postponed to next turn, essentially, the chopping. Misclicks. And misclicks with no undos are a bit harder to deal with. Well, you cannot deal with them, essentially. Once they're done, they're done. Right, let's go back a bit with that guy. So that was supposed to be my order dump, if I could make use of one. But that couldn't really happen. 640. Yeah, alright, let's sell enough iron. And hopefully we can get our second elder officer next turn, complete our third ambition, get that much more legitimacy that will help our opinions, that will help our orders. Alright, the Sargonid family has converted, excellent, so there are no cautious. The health of my wife has worsened. Alright. And the Duchess is apparently most unwise. Alright, how do we get that? I think I'm burning the civics. Yes, I am. Alright, we'll complete our ambition next turn. That's good. I often have trouble with ambitions in this mode, so a good thing. Let's get the camp. They are pretty good camps, one under each, with a hunter family, of course. And you can harvest silver safely with a walker. There is an event where the scout steals silver and you have an option to kill them or lose legitimacy, which player were complaining about, but you can harvest safely with a walker or a settler or another unit that can harvest, but is not a scout. Anyway, I'm playing with no events, so no cool events, no bad events either. Yeah, alright, we can do stuff with our scout, I believe. I have no idea where my settler should go, so he should probably go nowhere. I can still harvest the horse, though. It's going to take me years to get good at this game. Or not necessarily, it depends how much you play and how much you discuss the game with people as well. I think you can learn quickly if you discuss with the right people. So that's why I tend to invite viewers to our Discord, because that's definitely a good place to do that. I kind of want monasticism here, but that's a bit of a long shot, and I would feel more secure with phalanx. Going along the traditional line, maybe the scholarship line, but monasticism would really help me do more with, well, use the disciples that I'm starting to produce. This is not happening. This is definitely happening. Yeah, right, I'm picking that. And we just unlocked fresh hill terrain from our mines. So, okay, I'll give that some degree of priority by getting wood. I don't want to make mines on these hills, even if there would be good mines, because I really want to keep the maximum amount of forest I can in my territory. Alright, and we have plenty of hills that we can improve here too, so let's push our iron production. We will be happy to have done it in time, as well as our food. And yeah, what can I do to improve my research? I need more specialists. I have an opportunity for more specialists in my capital. Let's get this apprentice poet we were talking about not so long ago. We're going to get a law with monasticism, but we should be able to hold court a little bit more and pay for that. So I'm going to rush it with civics. And this guy will improve the Odeon to a theater right away, and we'll get a master poet instead of an apprentice as a result. Let's try to leverage the ability of our monarch. We are starting to have enough orders, so probably we want more workers. As a consequence, let's see what our scout can find. Modicum of culture, that's not much, but it's something. Alright, Greece up there, they seem to be pretty big, huge even. They are of course already strong in their city, and Babylonia is at peace with them. Right, we gained the cognomen, our opinions are slowly fixing themselves. Yeah, still cities without religions, and other such things. Let's work on iron. I kind of want the granary. I think I'm getting it. Even if that... Oh no, okay, the city is still weak. We cannot. Let's work on the mine first. We have a disciple. I think I want to spread the religion first to Nimrod. Because it's a city without a religion, so it will help with the opinion of clerics. And we'll want more. Alright. Let's get the mob. Alright. No, I wanted to improve the Odeon. But I will get iron on my way, since I cannot reach directly. Yes, iron again. And just prepare to get iron, I suppose. Maybe a barracks could make sense. Well, it would. But we don't have the orders to do that quite yet. Well, let's get one here. Okay, we got our apprentice poet. I kinda want to stay calm until I get the marble stonecutter. Acolytes would be good though. Alright, let's wait. Let's get another warrior in the meantime. This guy is done with a walker. I think another one would be warranted. Well, I'll get the treasury. Alright, this is better income already. Okay, we got a court merchant out of holding court. Oh, the prince is severely ill. What the hell, he's only 25. Alright. I might lose my builder before I got to play with it, but well, that's life, I suppose. The Duchess is a tactician, nowhere near as interesting. This woman would be nice, another builder, but she's my sister, she's old. Well, let's hope the prince survive. Who knows, might happen. Keep holding court. Right, this minister is a builder, decent one, even at that. What do we see with our scout? Not that much of interest. And yeah, here we are. We don't know what to do with our workers, with our orders. So we need to produce more workers is one of the answers. Let's get there. I guess also one in Mardaman. Yeah, it's slow, but oh, we got spread of Judaism. I didn't catch that, but what can we do with our ambassador? Maybe try a trade mission with Greece. How do they feel about us, Greece? -10, yes, but why? Oh, Schema versus Judge. He's healed, though. Alright, but let's see what they offer. We're paying gold for that, but maybe it can be worse. Alright, let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch up on chat. That's why I'm here. All right, to learn. Okay. Don't hesitate, Crusader. If you want to all right, the prince is dead. If you want to ask anything about mechanics, why I'm saying something, why I'm doing something, whatever, really don't hesitate. I will be happy to answer on mechanics at any point. Don't hesitate. Sorry, I have to mute a second. Magnus von Snappel. I felt my play improved immensely after watching the tournament matches. The commentators are very experienced and tend to call out inefficient plays. Yes, we do. What kind of characters do you try to elect clergy? I'm often lost and just slot someone in with good stats. There's a variety of use. Oh, alright, if I'm honest, the clergy mechanic was introduced a bit late after the release of Sacred and Profane. And I don't use it that much, is the truth. I would tend to put someone who I expect to be favorable to my leader in terms of opinion, because electing someone to clergy gives them more chance to be to take the lead of the religion. So if I'm competing with another nation, or if I have competing characters that could become leaders of the religion that don't like me as much, I would probably try to influence that. Otherwise, clergy members can be sent as agents. So if you have agent networks, if you have portcullis and a few agent networks, and you have people who would make good agents, like high wisdom schemers, for instance, or high courage heroes, they could be candidates as well. But I would tend to focus more on that than on anything else for pick of clergy, if that makes any sense. Yeah, they have a better opinion of you. Having someone on clergy does give them a better opinion, does give the religion better opinion of you, and yeah, they have a better chance of getting elected. So a scattering of smaller effects maybe, but still relevant. Right, I will want this stonecutter, so I will just go for a conceal this turn, I believe. In my capital, I really want this iron too, so let's see when I have a worker available, and I will make more workers as well. Christianity kinda likes me, so that's nice. Where's Babylon? Oh, Babylon is very far away. Which nations have picked a state religion? Well, the only current one is Judaism in Greece. There's and Zoroastrianism in Aksum, and Hatti is following their own paganism. Alright. Alright, I have too many orders, which means I have not enough workers, and I was hoping to get a builder on the throne to fix that, but that's not happening at the moment, which is unpleasant. I don't know what I would do with a tactician at the moment. I would really want a more build-up oriented leader on the throne soon. I mean, a judge is definitely okay, but I could do with more of that, is what I'm saying. I think I'm getting another walker after the disciple. Yeah, and what am I doing with the disciple? Converting this city? Maybe? Maybe. Anyway, let's move our scout around. Find out whatever there is to find out about. And my settler is idling. Okay. Right, with that, let's keep going. I could have tutored this person, I believe. A brave debauched. Alright, a wildfire near Nineveh, unfortunate. Some civics, good. Upset to cautious, alright, they like us better, that's nice. Our niece is now a zealot. Okay, not too great. Not a tragedy either. Let's upgrade to a theater. Plop. Alright. We waited a bit for that, but here it is, our theater. Let's get a second barracks. This is a military city. What is this guy doing? Oh, okay, we got our Odeon. Okay, I want to complete my ambition quickly, so more iron. And maybe I should go there though to get it. Okay, I want the theater too. I could upgrade directly, but I might as well get the specialist before. Oh, and I didn't catch the camel that we recently got in our territory. So alright, I'll just cut some wood and get closer to work on the ore mine next turn. The Christian disciple, we simply convert our city? Is that what I'm doing with it? Yeah, I believe it is. Keep holding court. We have our warriors. Do we get the Elder Poet? No, we get the Marble Stonecutter we talked about. Alright, this is Babylon lands. Yeah, our settler isn't doing anything. Well, let's keep going. Jewish legalism, alright. Do we give orders for wood? I believe we do actually. Science, no. But I believe we can spare the orders for now. The opinion would be nice, that was the main target. And the wood will be quite valuable, I believe. Alright, we are positive on wood. Well, not that we were spending much, just a couple granaries, but still, that's nice. Oh, I didn't see our camp got pillaged. We have to handle that. Let's get the Odeon and let's repair our camp. I kinda want the wood though, so wood, repair. Yeah, we were saying we want the ore mine and some more standard hill mines as well. Yeah, alright, our iron production will ramp up quickly and we should complete our ambition in a decent time frame. I think I want the pearls as well. Yeah, let's do that. We should be working on some specialists at least. And yeah, let's work on the opinions in the capital. It's already discontent level 6. So sending... This is a favored resource of this family. Dies. So since I have a single city, I'd rather slow down the discontent growth of the city first before assigning it to the family. So I'm sending the dice, and because it's a favored resource, they don't get 2 culture, 2 happiness with it, but 3 culture and 3 happiness. Alright, sorry Magnus, I didn't catch your question instantly. So next, religious question. I feel like I never use cathedrals. When I get to the part of the game that unlocks them, I'm often not in need of any culture and the stone is always better used for other things. Or do you use them? Cathedrals are not about culture, they are about orders. So first thing is, well, you can use them for culture, they're pretty good. If you want to push many cities to legendary, and it's actually doable if you have enough religions to go with multiple 50% bonus culture is enormous to do that. So that's a legit way to get a lot of VPs actually. Typically we get one or two cities to legendary, scattering more to strong, and everything else stays at developing. You can really push culture a lot more, and to explore how to do that, I would advise you look at the Assyria game that Scientific played. It's on his YouTube, on the videos. It's a single player game. He went for rapid expansion at the beginning with a Besieger Tactician, if memory serves, which was a blast to check, which removes raids, even if it didn't settle instantly, then settled 10 to 12 cities, which is a large amount. Typically the recommended, the easier way is to get a smaller number of cities and build up to a timing attack and take out one of your opponents. It's a more traditional way to go about things. Here he settled many cities and then pushed them all culturally. So he had the terrain to get a lot of stone and all that, but Cathedral in that context was strong. But hear me out, Cathedrals are +6 legitimacy per improvement, meaning they are +0.6 orders and +6 opinion with all your families. Each cathedral, forever. It's +6 legitimacy, so that's huge. And then, you know, when you can station a disciple on a monastery when you don't have a use for it, so that it generates 1 science for the city? That's not much, right? 1 science. But it's a little bit. It's better than to have them do nothing when they're done. And then you can put your disciple on a temple, and then they will generate 1 happiness. When you station a disciple on a cathedral, it's +1 order, 1 full order, meaning that each cathedral with a disciple on top of it is +1.6 orders. And that's just that, without counting whatever theologies you might get, the bonus to temples if they are adjacent, or anything else. So that's what you use cathedrals for. They are kind of a luxuries because they are expensive. You sort of want a builder to make them because 6 turns is long, but you can stack up disciples to accelerate the production of religious building, just as you can stack builders, workers, if you are a builder. So when I go for a play for this part of the tech tree, the things that you are keeping an eye for. So of course there's the calligraphy law, which is very strong for culture, and remember this 10 a year will be multiplied by +40% per cathedral. And then you have the happiness boost, which is very strong. It removes 1 discontent level in each of your city, or adds an happiness level, however you want to look at it. That's +5% research everywhere, and +20 opinion for the family of each city. So that's huge. You have in this game I have 3 clerics cities. That's +60 opinion, and that's not a big empire. That's also +40 opinion for my hunters, because both these cities would lose a discontent level, and this city would lose a discontent level as well. So it's in total it's very large. This discontent boost card is very valuable, and cathedrals, yeah, the +6 legitimacy is enormous. And if you are doing something greedy like a guild to get elder specialists, apprentice bishops are quite similar to acolytes in that the apprentice produces money and the research, but the master produces half an order and the elder produces a full order. So you can get a +1 order specialist on top as well, just like for acolytes. So that's quite valuable. And I think that's about it for cathedrals, but it seems some people think cathedrals are bad. I disagree. Of course, everything that comes late needs to be very strong to make a significant impact on the game. So it really depends on the game where you are. If you are trying to do a kind of a civilian build up, or if you are going for war and something like that, the payout is not immediate, but they are good building, I believe. They are valuable. Well, no. You're welcome. I'm always happy to answer questions, and it's so easy and comfortable to do on stream, and where you can just talk about it. That I enjoy it very much, actually. So. Alright, I'll convert my own city as well, I believe, with this guy. Yeah, I'll start with that, just for the little culture and the little everything. Alright. This worker is done. Monasticism next turn. No, I kinda want more disciples. I said I would take a worker first. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the worker first. I will go for polytheism, so I will be able to get more one more law. That will be my fourth laws. I will knock strongholds. I will opt for polytheism and get more shrines, so workers will be useful even for religious buildings in the form of shrines in this case. So alright, I kinda want to go here, get a bit of wood, then get my mine. We have workers coming up, 1, 2, 3, I believe another one. No, that's a fisher for now, but okay, reasonable pick. We still have a bit too many orders. I think I'm going to Old Court even if I'm Severly Hill. So let's try that. I'm going to be a tactician. I'm not in love with this idea. If I get doomed, I might appoint my sister, old as she is, builder, to a throne. It might get her killed though, is the unfortunate truth of it. I think I'm sending another trade mission to Greece. We might get declared upon though. The opinions around us are not great. It's okay with Greece, but not with the others. Alright, an orator, a zealot, and a schemer. Yeah, well, that's an issue. We could manage the Greek schemer, but well, we might be dying anyway, so we'll have to see. No longer robust. Alright, we got to look at the borders of Babylon up here. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's much I want to do with this settler. They would cost more outside of my borders, so yeah, probably reasonable to keep doing what we are doing for now. Tribal raid? What? There's still a tribe? Alright, so there's one nation who liked me and they are the one declaring war. So earthquake, tribal raid on Greece. Okay, that's a bit much. And I'm dying, of course. Alright. Alright, game. I see how it is. Oh, well, it's worse than that. Alright, they invaded immediately, and I am not at all in a position to defend. Can I at least, like, pretend, try something? Ugh. Yeah, I don't know that I can do much about it, unfortunately. Alright, let's hide. Can this guy be a forester? No, they cannot. They are a warden. Well, let's hope we get 3 crits. Well, we get 0 crits. Alright. So we are in a bad spot here. We probably have to F off in the distance. Yeah, alright, this is not happening. Disappear. And send our troops toward the front line to B. I think I need axes. The camel is tempting, but it's too long. Alright, axes. They have spears, so axes will be pleasant to have. Yeah, alright. There's no worker dilemma. I have no workers. It's unfortunate that I don't quite have the coast. But I probably want to take a stand at Mardaman because I'm not saving this city. I don't think I can get my units out. They're just too slow with the desert and everything. So this is a write-off probably. Yeah. Yes, quite. Alright. And yeah, Camel Meta. The AI is playing it. That is a truce. We died. We worked diligently on this ambition, but it will still be a legacy. We are not in time. And yeah, let's get some units around. Alright, and we are a tactician. Can we do something good with that? Potentially here. And Greece might come from the north as well. And I don't know where that tribal invasion is. Alright, I shouldn't have emptied this city. At least I do have my 2 elder officers. These tiles will get pillaged quickly though. Let's try to protect them a little bit maybe. With a warrior. Kinda want more. Alright, we have to respond quickly now. And we will want more warriors for sure. So alright, with a pair of elder officers we are generating 37.8 training per turn, which is quite decent. And that's despite having a hungry family now, so our opinions took a big dip. So alright, that was a bad turn. And yes, our mother is a commander, so she doesn't like us as a tactician, of course. And we had to be timid. I swear, tacticians. I feel like half the tacticians in the game are timid. Yes, well. And there I hoped I could do something about Greece by making them happier with me. It doesn't look too good now. Alright, what can we do about the what? Amazon Cavalry, Elite Warlord. Oh right, no, this is a raid coming from outside of the map, I think. I think that's what's happening here. I think I need steel and axemen at least to do something concretely about Greece, so let's just accept that for now. Choose ambition. Redemption, not happening. Volunteer, not happening. Revealing 60% of the map. We're up to 28%, not happening. I would need most probably... Alright, I want both. Disciples. To make monasteries and do something with my cleric's bonus, if I can survive to do that. Which is not looking too great at the moment. Alright. Let's use the steadfast people. Yeah, 4. That's a 5, that's just enough. And I lost one of my, well, one of my barracks is not active anymore because it got pillaged. Marriage of could marry a zealot. Alright. I would like someone with wisdom, but the orator is worse. Okay. 47. Ugh. Well. Oh, and the opinions are completely tanked. It's horrible. Alright, let's get a slinger. Feel the needed. Alright, we are having rebels, of course. We completed our legacy, that's something. Get rid of this guy. Repair our mine. This guy is going to die. Can hide them in the city. Yeah, well, I have to deal with the melee guys. I don't really enjoy it, but that's how it is. And this guy... how much damage do I do? 5. Want to kill with my leader. Hide this guy. Alright, there's an archer coming up here. Well, Nineveh should be able to hold. Hopefully. I think I'm going to pay for an order to heal this guy right now. Yeah, there's a lot happening suddenly. Invasion, war declaration, dying, and everything on the same turn. So the game can be quite harsh, even without events. Alright. May I... Yeah, there's a river. That's problematic here. Well, it's better than nothing. Let's inflict some damage. And kill. We can pick Islander here. Go for it. Let's repair our barrack. As a top priority. And let's have our city repair itself as well. Alright, still next turn. We do have some iron and some training banked. So we might be able to do something okay with that. I think oh, I don't have the orders. Alright, I'm going to buy 2 orders to stun this guy out of cover, and we'll see if we can deal with the Greeks next turn, or at least a smaller invasion that's coming. get a wire. Not much questions. Ooh, there's a lot of them. We got killed instantly. Alright, we have steel, but we lost our leader unit. And we lost another unit here. Alright, this is looking quite bad. I think I'm going to click navigation and let's keep trying a bit. I think it's still too early to try to get a truce. So no, not a national peace. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this guy might as well be an axeman. And this one too. This one kinda wants focus too, I think. This should be an axe. This can be a warden and an axeman. Alright, I should check this place too. Earlier, I think I want amphibious here, but I'll upgrade as well. And we can, after all, kill that guy relatively easily, so let's do that. And heal, and I don't know that I can do much more. I will send these axes down later. Yeah. More slingers. Alright, last warrior here. I will produce axes directly after that. Oh, this will... I don't know that I can push this back. They have several camel archers. There are plant consolidation. Yeah, it's done 75. It's always when they attack that you realize how much time you spent getting wherever you are. But in no events, it's very slow to get tech going in particular. So I find that these pens down moments are more common than you'd think. Yeah, do I have... Okay, no, I don't have a warden directly on hand. This guy looks competent. Yeah, I don't have enough to kill, that is unfortunate. I'll try to convince them to flee and maybe kill next turn with an additional slinger. That might be possible. This should be a bit better next turn, so I should be able to divert more troops up north. We are managing to have a wildfire here. Unfortunate. Foreign opinion would be welcome, but yeah, I'll just pick the religious opinion. It's always helpful, and so long as the foreign nations have a religion, that will work on them too anyway, so Canada does double duty. get an axeman. I want polytheism, I think. Alright, that's my fourth law. Not that I can do much with it. Alright, they are redirecting toward the capital. I think I need to upgrade these warriors before I use them. I need a bit more punch. We lost 2 units as well. Walker and a warrior. Alright. Let's upgrade this guy. Let's upgrade this guy too. And let's see. We can at least lock this one down. I think we should do it. Oh no, there's a river, so they can perfectly flee. I need to go here, I think. But that's in the open, I don't like the ID. Yeah, alright. They'll flee if they... I cannot really prevent them from doing so, so... I have to just accept it. Alright, we killed 1 archer. That's... my god, this is pitiful. Can I want Warden? And to be an axeman. Right, we are getting stronger, but it's too little too late, I'm afraid. Capturing 2 foreign city, I would really love to, but that's not happening. Field 8 general, I don't believe I have even 8 general candidates, so yeah. 2 champions is not enough for the number of champion units I have, and yeah, not enough by far. So just not happening. Right, more slingers. I think in this context I might actually want. I'd actually want what? I was going to say an axeman, but 12 years is a long time. Alright. Alright, navigation. We lost 1 more unit. Okay, they are willing to lose this guy. Can we kill the other one? Oh, we can kill both. Oh, I already met. Alright. So it would be much better to put the Earth Axeman here and this one out, because this one is well, more vulnerable, of course, but we can kill both archers, so let's do that. We're getting some orders for it at least. I would like to get rid of this camel. My axes would be more suited against the spears, but the camel is what's around, and it's actually doing quite a bit of damage, even if I'm not fighting it with cavalry units. So it has 17 hit points. I can do 4, 5. Yeah, I can kill it, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's go for it. I might well get a crit as well. Let's be prepared to block it in case we need to. Alright, I am the capable for some reason. Not that it looks like a fantastic military campaign, but it's not all bad. You'd have to think. Alright, let's get the queen on a unit again. Keep producing axes. And slingers. These guys. Right, I want more troops here. I want this more slingers as well. We need range units. Make peace with Hachi. Yes, yes, I would pay for peace with Hachi. Thank you very much. Alright, I really need to get my monasteries up, but of course that's not so easy with yeah, I want more growth in this spot, so that's not so easy with fighting a war against Greece. Why is rhetoric so cheap? Oh, because I changed direction at one point? Is that what happened? Oh no, I got some input from boost from a city leveling up, most probably. Yeah, Science Boom in Nimrod. Rhetoric is tempting, because epics might be helpful, and sovereignty would be great too. Ah, those guys are a pain though. The camels. The camel meta is going against me. Alright, keep getting spears. We need more. Yeah. Can I kill this guy? I'm not so sure. Oh, 3 damage. That's miserable. I should try to go against this one, I think. Just because I can probably kill it. Yeah, not quite. I have to expose one more axe. Or do I? Maybe not. Alright, crit. Okay, that does it. That works. Yeah, I want spears. Let's just heal my guy. And yeah, alright, I'm in a forest. I can attack. I'll zog them anyway. At least inflict some damage. That's I feel that's very important. Okay. Yeah, let's start with Christianity, maybe. Well, yes, actually. Yes, let's start with Christianity here. And yeah, I'll buy an order to put my monastery here too. That will help my research. That was a long-winded plan, getting to monasticism in 1070. Ugh. We're still losing the game though. Can we do something about these guys? We need phalanx yesterday. The camel meta. Right, I need to make a screenshot to show Cyan. I'm sure he will love it. Alright, I'll kill this one. Oh, I'll stun this one, sorry. Words are failing me in this dire hour. Yeah. Well, I don't know what I can do with my slinger, but let's try. Oh, and I can try to lock this one down a little. Can I have another general that would do something? Maybe. And more X-Men, I suppose. Right. I typed about my adventures on Discord, so Camel Meta is ongoing. They are using Camel Archers to, well, very strong effects. I'm definitely hurting here. Alright, they managed to, oh, of course, they could go through their other units, so I couldn't actually lock them. That was fantasy on my part. Alright, this guy is a warden. Can put him on a urban tile. I'd really want to kill with my leader this turn, so maybe I can do well, I could try to go for the crit, but it's quite unlikely, so let's be a bit more secure and get to kill a bit more guaranteed. Can we kill this guy? 3 and 4. Yes, we can. 3 and 4. Helia. Yeah, alright, we started our monasteries. I kinda want a stronghold here. Oh, the city is not yet developing, oh my god. Shrine? Oh my god, because I'm playing much too quickly. So I'm making mistakes that I shouldn't really make. Yeah, alright. Put a shrine of Ninota. Get a shrine here as well of Ashur. And of Ninota. These are orders as well. We are under divine rule, having founded clerics. There's more units coming for me up here. Slinger completed. Yeah, well, more slingers. And in Kahat, more slingers too. Alright, lots of tension here. They're still much stronger than us and killing us, of course. But we can try to hold out a little bit. We are dying though. We are losing a lot more units than they are, and I don't much chance to reverse that at the moment. However, I'm killing this scout. Because I can. This guy should heal. This one too. And I guess we're going back to the capital. Yeah, we lost an axeman. Right, they are very strong. I don't know that I can really resist. I'll fortify actually on the barrack style with bonus for standing on urban tiles. The defense might be relevant. Let's get more shrines. We have shrines in progress here. We have no shrines in this city. I'm pretty sure. Do we have a hunter walker? We do. Okay, so you get back and you start a shrine of Ninota. And yeah, we might want to be closer to potentially maybe be able to move back here. Good evening, out of Mithril, I'm dying. So Greece is onto the camel meta, and they attacked us despite our efforts to befriend them with trade missions. And yeah, they killed a lot of units, and we are trying to resist, but it's not working. It's not looking too great, and we have a lot of trouble dealing with the camels. All living things are dying anyway. Very true. Very true. Even some non-living things are dying, so yeah, but if we stand, we die, so we cannot stand. Well, we can and die. Let's try not to. Right, let's repair the city at the right now. Yeah, we kind of want to stand on forests. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can do that much more here. We kind of want to hide this guy as well, and our leader is doomed anyway, so things are not looking too great. Yeah, alright, we lost another axe. We can barely afford to retaliate. Axum declared war too. Alright, this is it. We are now dying. Oh, and my leader died. We are 6 years old. Well. Well. This is not looking too great. How come I'm doing so little damage? Oh, my family is probably quite unhappy. Well, they're not furious, but... Oh, this is a longbowman. This is not an archer. Alright. Alright. I will attack for this turn and then cheat the AI of the counter-attack by leaving the game. But yeah, we're dead. As all living things end up eventually, says a wise one among us. But yeah, this is it. So, well, this wasn't too successful. Looking forward for what will be coming for Old World this year. Well, do I reveal stuff on stream to reward our viewers, or? No, I don't reveal stuff on stream, but I can say that you won't be disappointed. And that's as much as I'm going to say. Well, I think I'm wrapping up this game though. There isn't much more to be attempted here. We had a decent go though. We started with an eloquent orator, so very civics focused archetype. We did a decent job of expansion. I made a few mistakes, but 6 city is reasonable. We were a bit unlucky that Greece declared war that quickly. We were trying to placate them. We didn't manage to get them to pleased in time, but they were like plus 70, something like that, despite being close to us. They were showing, promising to be the giant of the game from early on. They already have 2 legendary cities, all that. They have 10 cities, which they grabbed quite early. But they were reasonably happy with us, and I was trying to placate them. I got my ambassador a bit too late, and he wasn't that competent, I'm afraid. But yeah, we sent some trade missions. The second one didn't manage to complete the declared war, despite being the AI who liked us the most compared to others. And yeah, the game concluded a bit abruptly from there, especially as we had a tribal invasion and our leader dying on the same turn as well. But yeah, a nice challenge, and we tried to build up a little bit. Maybe, well, maybe probably I didn't use as well as I should have. The military drill starts to get early urban specialists, or research is still pitiful, but it's hard to do without the right archetypes, and we didn't get there in time. So I suppose let's try again and see what the next start has in store for us. I was looking forward to, maybe I was starting to hope that they would leave us alone, and that we would be able to organize some form of clerics explosion with many religions and stacking it all, but the diplomacy didn't allow us that. All right, and this time we have Kush and a hunter start. Or what looks like a quite decent hunter start with some husbandry resources as well. Yeah, kind of want to found a hunter here, quite obviously. The two camps assure us that we would get very solid growth in the city. We have some mountains and volcanoes not too far away, so we might get some decent quarry opportunities in the not too distant future. Of course, nothing great at the moment for quarries. Well, we could make them on flatland, but it kind of feels like a waste. What kind of map is that? Um, I'm not finding it somehow. Map type. Oh, player island. Okay, so we might be left to develop in isolation here, because we should have the island to ourselves. So that does it. Let's go for a hunter. What's our trait? We are a carpenter. So that is, well, but certain to be useless. We can assign a tactician who is decent but nothing to write home about. As our general, we are doing that first. And we are doing nothing great with our builder, so I'll just assign my queen as a governor right now. We do want iron working, I believe. Because we want animal husbandry earlier rather than later. Although it is tempting to go for military drill, but we have an opportunity to make shrines if we want early urban specialists, so let's do that. We have an opportunity to make shrines because we are Kush, and Kush starts with divination. And so they can make shrines from turn 1 if you have the resources. Let's move here and start a camp, which we can do because we are a hunter, and started with wood because I didn't have enough orders to chop and start the improvement. Alright, of course we won't be in time. Of course we won't be in time for clearing the camp, I was going to say, but I got one of those nice 6% crit, and I will be able to... Yes, Magnus, during the last game, on the same turn, we had tribal invasion, our leader dying, and Greece declaring war, despite our best effort to try to befriend them, but they were quite strong with 10 cities, and we tried a little bit to hold, so you can rewind or watch the VOD later if you want to see what happened. We managed to kill a few units, but we lost the city almost instantly, and then we were dying. In short, so I re-rolled. We have a new map, and this is Player Island as a map, so we should have an island to ourselves. I don't know if this is a peculiarity of the map script, and here we are having two islands joined, or the possibility to cross, so I don't know if that's another island or if that's a continuation of our island here. But we might have an opportunity to develop a little bit in isolation in this context. This is one of these maps that were designed for some multiplayer context, when some players want to be a bit more isolated and have a bit more time to themselves before going into confrontation. But it might work for the kind of things we are attempting, or at least we should be left alone a little bit longer. I think I want a second slinger right away, so I'm going for that. I have no idea what I want to found as a city spot. I can hope that there would be some fish around, because this is coastline, and or sea resources and go traders. Yeah, I'm doing that. No fish at all. Alright, that'll teach me. It won't teach me. I'm probably going to gamble the same kind of stuff again in the future, but there we go. We have a sea resourceless hunter city. Let's get a walker. Alright, we need to move toward somewhere else where our slinger might prove useful. Let's try to do that. We can choose an ambition. 3 connected cities. It might be tough. Exploration low. We don't have administration. That's probably not happening either. I'm probably prioritizing the ironworking follow-ups or drama or mill drill or aristocracy or anything really. There's too much competition for that, so nope. Can I connect my cities? Yeah, probably by exploring the north actually. Yeah, okay, let's try. Let's see if this is connected. This looks to be connected. I don't want to provoke the goals though. Let's check the coastline. Alright, there's stuff here. What are we doing with our worker? We might want iron early, some of it, especially as we are unlocking warriors and are going to be fighting ghouls. We like to fight in forests. So, alright. Mine it is. And what am I doing with this scout? Well, harvesting for culture, I believe. Right, move on. Marriage offer. Could marry a builder, a superstitious one. Ugh. Dude, this is like 7% of my research. Oh, but this is a nice looking schema. It will ruin us with this minus discipline. But it's 1 ton, we are going to get kids. And the plus 2.5 research is very nice. Alright. Let's clear the coastline as much as we can. He is age appropriate. We are at both 29, so that's nice. Okay, we cleared the coastline here. Let's move north. I will favor connecting and exploring this spot. Who do I want to kill first? I think the Numidians. Alright, let's move in that direction. And we can recruit them too. Let's not forget, we are an orator. Yeah, no nice general. But let's move in that direction, yes. Am I getting a trapper? No, I'm getting a settler. Alright. And the scout is moving in the inverse direction. Alright. Give me the stone boost. Start the mine. But move down with our troops too. Okay, next turn we recruit both guys that get out and clear out this spot. Hanging Gardens, I haven't even checked the wonders. Ziggurat, Necropolis, Ishtar Gate, Oracle, Lighthouse, Apadana, Mausoleum, Acropolis, Colossus, Museum, Pantheon, Hagia Sophia. Quite a strong bunch. Alright. Oh, and we can take Osbane as well. Alright. Let's start with the start. And we can attack twice, but not thrice. Okay. Attack. And kill. Alright. That's what I suspected, that there might not be a great quantity of Numidians around. So they got dealt with. Very nice. Alright, more mine. And let's get back to business. And I think I want another settler, or maybe a worker right away, or maybe the shopkeeper. Yeah, we need to work on our research. Alright, shopkeeper it is. We'll have way better growth in our capital, we'll make our settlers there. This is fine. Oh, we don't have to. I forgot. This is the tribe doesn't exist, so there's no timer. They're not going to regen. I really want to send my scout north to connect my cities too. Yeah, husbandry. Our capital looks like very high growth place. What do we want here? I believe we want hunters actually to make the most of the double ore. So what else do we want? Landowners could make a pseudo military family, and that would make access to... Yeah, alright, that does it. It will be landowners. Sion will be happy. If he ever watches the stream, that is. Yeah. More settlers. Right, how is that going? So, okay, we have the kid. And we have... Is that a Gaulish raider or is that a barbarian? Alright, barbarian. Well... yeah, but I'm going to found the southern city first. Not enough orders already. Alright. What is this guy doing? Not much. Alright, we'll probably kill both next turn. Or not quite. Oh, Swift, Steadfast. I believe is the one we really want here. And set this settler south for the love of God. Oh, lighthouse is gone. Unfortunate. What's going on here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Right, you die. You die too. And I'm missing an order, but I really want this spot. I think I'm buying the order and settling the city at long last. And I'm getting a worker right away. We do have a courtier, but we don't have money. Alright. How much damage is that guy doing? He's, well, not quite killing, but close to it. Alright, let's just pile up whatever we can. We should kill them next turn. And I think I want to put priority on uncovering this peak so that my cities will be connected. They are coastal and on the river, and I will complete my ambition. Education, you will study philosophy, my son. And I cannot tutor you because I spent my orders, so let us see. Weak culture, I sort of want more food because we can sell it. And we have decent charisma, we are an orator, so we can sort of do that. Oh, we lost our tribal unit. Yeah, more tribesmen. I should have checked that before. 6 urban improvement. Can we do that? I don't believe we can. We have only shrines unlocked. I don't want to appoint my queen as a general, although the plus 80 opinion might be worth it in itself. When are we healing though? Alright, I'm picking it. It's not the most classic way to go about it, and let's send this settler forward so that we can settle this spot. As a consequence, I believe, well, no, right, we'll get more military units later. I might well recruit this guy. And this one. Alright. Kind of want to harvest the olives for culture in Meroe first, but alright, it slows me down, but maybe not critically. Alright, let's do that. Alright, we have our 3 connected cities. I don't really care about this iron. I will need my scout on the front lines, though. In the meantime, let's recruit a bit more. We really want to settle this spot to be able to heal our units. We'll get a Surtlinger online in not too long. And let's hope we have another site to clear so that we have enough units to kill. I didn't catch what was said. What we are selling for... Alright, the oligarch is close to dying, quite unfortunate. Alright, we can make it a hunter city, there is even game here. Oh, a lot of it actually. We are not appointing our queen yet, just healing for now. And alright, let's try to use our workers again. while we wait for our units to arrive. Well, to heal and to be ready to go for attack. I will want a walker. Oh, we got our shopkeeper, so that's good news. We are still weak in culture. We sort of want our culture to go up a bit quicker. I think I'm opting for a festival here. Should probably go warrior actually, but alright, let's get another walker. While we are young and enthusiastic. Yeah, more mines. Husbandry next turn. I should maybe have kept my walker idle to make use of that quickly. Alright, next turn our second unit will be this unit will be fully healed. This one has no good promotion at the moment, nothing I really love anyway. Hesitate, military drill would be good for urban specialists. This would be good for centralization. I think I'm picking mill drill. And yeah, and this guy would buy tile right away probably. Let's get some money to do that. Alright. And that. Yeah, and that. Another 30. Sell a bit of food. Alright, that's better. I want another walker though. Oh, that's me. Oh, affable is quite good, but I'm going to fight. Still, affable. That is quite a gross capital. And I'm going to reassign myself as a general. That's a bit... Yeah, that's not how you do things, supposedly, but that's how I am doing things at the moment. Alright, and here I want the other guy. Come here. This is a better miner to get, because it grabs me more terrain, but in the meantime, let's do it this way. I want more settlers in my capital. Capital is good at that. I should use it. That's probably the last spot. So actually killing 5 units will take a bit of effort. I should probably get away with my mercenaries. Oh, yeah, well, civics is always welcome. And okay, with that, let's move in. With my units, we probably won't be in time to attack this turn. We want to take our time positioning. A lot of marble. That's pretty strong city spot. We want it for our settler, but we also want to milk it for units to kill. So that's not the best synergy there. Oh, we can get a builder. Alright, let's bank on it. Sometimes I hesitate when I have this pick, because a scholar would be an immediate payout in terms of research. Alright, let's go for it. I don't want to kill this guy because I don't want to take the camp, which is why I'm doing this very strange attack. Alright, get the tree, get the camp. I can stay around. Alright, and what are workers doing? Twiddling their thumb is what they're doing. Another worker, I believe. And yeah, festival. This is a miserable trader seat. They have completed the lighthouse as well. So they are traders instead of the traders, I'm afraid. Alright, let's get a quarry, it's time. And yeah, let's get the mine. I think I'm just going to... How do I attack here to kill? I probably don't, actually. Right. Well, we'll get both our miners anyway. That will be a pseudo military city that way. Alright, and let's try to get our first kill on our leader. Don't crit. Alright, thank you. Okay, we should get a new unit to fight in not too long. And send our settler for our readiness. Let's get another one right away. And let's get ready to get our pasture here that we should be able to start next turn. Mildew discovered. Excellent. Pasture. We probably need to go back to heal actually. So well, I'll do that. And that's all I can do this turn. With that, actually, we have reached the end of the stream. So I think I will pick up this game next turn. And, well, I didn't... I mean, this kind of isolated setup, like disjunctions or player island, or maybe multiple continents in some ways, might be a bit easier as a setup if you know to build up. So so maybe we have a better chance with such a start in terms of map. Of course, ideally I'd want a scholar and access to a sage family or something like that to go with it. But it's quite possible that we can make this work. And yeah, I guess I'll keep trying. The no events random nation, random leader, random map, random everything, which is very tough, of course. And I know that part of the difficulty is, of course, the randomness, the fact that you cannot like pick something that you want directly for your start. Here, for instance, I would have picked Persia if I was on pick later, because there are 3 pastures and they start with hunting, and I could have the benefit of a hunter family and be able to work on the pastures immediately and get a good shot at Judaism and all kind of stuff. I would put either, well, probably, well, maybe a schema even, or a scholar on top, just to go to labor force and secure Judaism early. But this is the kind of stuff you cannot do when you do not pick your nation and your archetype and all that. And that's a bit of artificial difficulty, right? Because if I re-roll enough map, eventually I will find a combination that will work, and I will finally beat that challenge. So that part is very very random, but I kind of like the idea of just trying to deal with the game whatever happens. So I don't know relatable or enjoyable it is for you as viewers. So don't hesitate to feedback, preferably on Discord. That's probably the easiest way for me to check that. But I do like this kind of stupid challenge, even if I'm losing systematically. So well, so far. So So yeah, I do have fun losing in some cases, in these cases. So I'll probably keep trying. Maybe not doing only that on stream, but yeah, it's also I think useful to sometimes to show that even decent players can lose at the game. The game is hard. These settings are punishing, of course, but and that it's okay to keep playing and to keep trying and to try to adapt to what's going on. That's maybe not for everyone, I understand. That was a bit of masochistic setup there. Uh, but it's definitely a legit way to play, and it can be quite fun and interesting. So, uh, well, thank you all for joining, and I'll probably continue this game next week. See you then. Bye bye.